I want to talk to you about Jezebel, Muslims, and dogs. Prophecy of Jezebel and Muslim women. Muslim women were made by Satan to only have their feet, hands, and face exposed, sometimes not even their face, and were told dogs are haram and dirty because Jezebel was eaten by dogs. Only her hands, feet, and skull were left. 2 Kings 9:10. As for Jezebel, dogs will devour her on the plot of ground at Jezreel, and no one will bury her. And then he opened up the door and ran. 2 Kings 9:30-33. The death of Jezebel. When Jezebel, the queen mother, heard that Jehu had come to Jezreel, she painted her eyelids and fixed her hair and sat at a window. When Jehu entered the gate of the palace, she shouted at him, "Have you come in peace, you murderer? You're just like the Zimri who murdered his master." Jehu looked up and saw her at the window and shouted, "Who is on my side?" And 2 or 3 eunuchs looked out at him. "Throw her down," Jehu yelled. So they threw her out the window, and her blood spattered against the wall and on the horses. And Jehu trampled her body under his horse's hooves. 2 Kings 9:34-37. Then Jehu went into the palace and ate and drank. Afterward he said, "Someone go and bury this cursed woman, for she is the daughter of a king." But when they went out to bury her, they found only her skull, her feet, and her hands. When they returned and told Jehu, he stated, "This fulfills the message from the Lord, which he spoke through his servant Elijah and Tishbe. At the plot of the land in Jezreel, dogs will eat Jezebel's body. Her remains will be scattered like dung on the plot of land in Jezreel, so that no one will be able to recognize her."
I was walking my dog the other day in a shopping mall near where I grew up. And it's such a strange thing because you have, it's now very multicultural and lots of people from different backgrounds and things. But the Hindus, there's about half and half, I think, because there's quite a lot of Hindus there. And you can see they're Hindu from how they dress. They come over to me and my dog and they want to pick up the dog and they say, "Oh, I'm going to take him home with me," and all this stuff.
Beautiful.
the Muslims there, they dive out the way or they spit.
Oh, because dog is a dirty animal. Yeah. You cannot have it. You dirty dog, you know. There are two things. They throwing a shoe at you if you want to show the disrespect. You remember famous Bush thing. Yeah. Or they called you a dog because it's a dirty. We love dogs. I love dogs. I always had a dog. I love dogs.
Yeah, I love dogs. And some people watching, they might be allergic. That's different. You know, if you're allergic or you're scared.
It's not based on your religion or your culture.
Yeah. They really look angry at me. And I'm just like, my dog is a little dachshund.
Why should anyone look at you angry at your own home?
In addition to Satan making people hate dogs, he also makes other people worship them like they're idols. The fallen angels and evil Nephilim spirits know God's patterns of judgment, and they know what's coming to them, so they're spreading lies to the poked masses that got the warp speed using predictive programming like dog people like Fittest Flat Earther a day ago started talking about, is there dog people, because they knew that later the Lord would have me speak about dogs and Jezebel and these Muslims. These antichrist lying depths of Satan, fallen angels, and Nephilim spirit people are talking cryptically and are spiritual dogs of Jezebel, like the prophets of Baal, the Baal earth lie, that don't drink water like the Lord wants, they lap water like Gideon denied. They're literally just like Elijah against the prophets of Baal. And in Islam, they inflict themselves instead of accepting Christ for their sins. The prophets of Baal cut themselves until the Lord judged them. They're evil spiritual dogs in the water. The Lord's word will be burnt up just like Elijah poured water over the offering. They know where they're going, so they want to watch the world burn and drag as many people to hell with them with their lies.